WWE renames the new Bloodline member, plus a new IWGP champion is being crowned, and we have an update on that ripped up Evolution card. It's all in the Cultaholic Wrestling news right now. Hikuleo! Oh, he turned up at Night of Champions.
You could say turned up again, Tom, because I don't know if you know this about Hikuleo, everybody, but he's really tall.
I hadn't noticed.
Up.
Oh!
Didn't quite work.
He's up because high up. He arrived to the utter confusion of Michael Cole, who just started speaking almost in tongue when he came out. I guess scrambling for whatever the new name was going to be, and then just sort of gave up and just started referring to him as the big gentleman there. Thankfully, Solo Sikoa was on hand a little later on in the show to confirm the actual name of Hikuleo now.
It's a memory device for Triple H. We all know this. Oh, we got the taller Tongan. You know the taller Tongan. It works. It writes itself.
Yeah, taller Tonga, the taller Tongan. Now this is a callback because it was a few months ago that WWE trademarked Tala Tonga, Talla Tonga.
It's like Hermione Granger, this. It's Tala and Tala.
So this confirms he's going to be taller Tonga. I mean, fine. It's fine. I would have preferred Hikuleo because that's kind of his name, but what do I know?
I would have preferred Walter. That's what I'd prefer.
Yeah,
that's a great name.
Why they change his name from Walter? So now we got Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, and Tala Tonga.
All the T's in there, baby.
A whole lot of T's in there. I was sad that we didn't see Tama Tonga back as well because it would Night of Champions. We saw Tangaloa. Oh, what a treat.
He was fantastic.
He did one move and he executed it just fine.
And that's better than normal, so good for him.
The man is back, baby. All we need now is Tama Tonga, and the entire weird rogue bloodline family, the Saved by the Bell, the new class, is all reunited once more.
It's never going to end.
No.
It's never going to end. We're 5 years in now. We've got at least another 15 to go.
As we know from any time we've heard Rikishi talk, it's not a family, it's a factory.
I can't wait for him to bitch and moan. Yes, he got the title, did Solo, but it's not the world title, is it? It could be better for Solo Sikoa.
He's going to have a good old whinge on his show a little later on. Now, also at Night of Champions, we saw Karrion Kross making a rare PLE appearance. He had a banger against Sami Zayn, I'll say that much.
He took so many back bumps, it was wonderful to see.
Yeah, that back bump story was bizarre.
If you watch that clip, it is miraculous how he avoids a back bump during the little flourish with Cruz del Toro. But if you watch the full match, he does take a back bump towards the end. So it was fantastic to see those stories just get proven to be nonsense.
Yeah, it was almost like there was always an element of Karrion Kross. Sometimes there was some back bumps that he took so flush that I think he was doing it just to really make a statement about the back bump story that did the rounds this week. But a rousing reception in Saudi Arabia for Karrion Kross and Lady Scarlett. And Karrion Kross took to Twitter to show a bit of gratitude.
Yeah, he says, didn't ask for shortcuts. Oh my God, didn't ask for shortcuts. Didn't ask for favours. We showed up every time, staying ready, even when no one was watching. Saudi Arabia, you saw it, you felt it, and that means more than you know. The rest of the world watching with your never-ending support. Thank you for reminding us who this is really for. Who's it for, Tom?
It's for everyone.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It's for the fans.
Karrion Kross.
It's mainly for Karrion Kross. Scarlett also commented on Twitter saying, I've watched Kross give everything for years for this. Saudi Arabia, you saw him. You felt him. You respected him. And as someone who knows what he is worth, thank you. I have never been more proud. This meant so much to Karrion Kross and Scarlett. And I get it because Karrion Kross has just been plugging away since he came back. Done nothing ostensibly wrong, but just hasn't had the opportunities. But every time he's had a little sliver of an opportunity, he has absolutely got everything he possibly can out of it.
That's the big thing. Like, creatively, he's not been given much on screen. It's always been like in the Raw ad breaks on Netflix or something like that, or doing a social media promo that's just off his own back just to try and make something happen on TV. So yeah, he bloody earned that match in Saudi Arabia, so he did. Big Karrion.
And hopefully this is the beginning of something special for him. Whilst it was a loss, it was absolutely a win because it's Karrion Kross now on PLE in there with somebody who was considered a talent further up the pecking order than he.
Yeah.
So I think a showing that was actually really, really strong as well.
And now he has to sign his new deal Otherwise, that might be it.
Get that side rather quick. The main event saw CM Punk and John Cena in a match that somewhat divided people. I've seen some people go, what a hot mess that was. I've seen some people go, that was a fantastic main event.
I was along for the ride, me, Tom. I don't know about you.
I enjoyed. I was sports entertained by the main event. There was a lot of shenanigans, a lot of carnage around it. I think it cooled a little bit in the middle, but then by the end, it was just like, I just don't know what's going on. I'm just into it. I'm sports entertained. Charles Robinson caught the eye of the world when he reenacted that infamous meme of himself running down to the ring and getting bulldozed by John Cena. Good Lord, Charles Robinson, taking a bump like that in front of my crab rangoons. You are a monster. He put out on Twitter simply saying, I am alive.
Which is good to hear, because it was touch and go for a period of time there.
It was indeed. I felt for him. And indeed, I think we all did as well. Meanwhile, let's head over to the world of Mexico, where WWE been doing some gangbuster business with AAA. It looks like another AAA star reportedly getting signed with the company.
Yeah, this is according to Body Slam, who are saying Octagon Jr., who's of course the guy who faced Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. They're saying, though, Body Slam, Octagon Jr. has been informing people that he's working his final dates and wrapping up his remaining commitments. We're told he signed a contract with WWE and will no longer be accepting independent bookings going forward.
So I think it's a good signing. I enjoyed his match with Dominic Mysterio. I mean, and just his body of work that came before that, obviously. I think he's somebody that WWE could have some fun with.
As someone who didn't watch a single second of his stuff before WWE got involved, he looks impressive, and it's clear that they earmarked him from the get-go, because you don't just get selected for a match on a PLE for another company, essentially, if you're not good at the wrestling.
I kind of felt for him a little bit in a way, because they had that trios match and everybody fell in love with Mr. Iguana in that match, and then at the end Dominic gets into it with Octagon and go, hey Octagon, I'll put the IC title on the line against you tonight, and the crowd are like, oh no, I want Mr. Iguana to have a match. I would like Mr. Iguana to have another match, please.
Just paint them all green. That's what we need to do. Just a gaggle of iguanas takes over NXT or something, I don't know.
Oh, paint them all green, that'd be amazing. The IWGP title is painted red, white and blue once again in the colours of the Union Jack. Zack Sabre Jr. is once again the top guy in New Japan Pro Wrestling. This came out of the blue somewhat.
Yeah, lots of people might not have seen it, Tom, because of nefarious ongoings with someone who hates New Japan Wrestling content on YouTube.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Every time you see something stricken down with New Japan involved, it's those bloody TV Asahi guys, what are they called, who come in there and take our stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, to the point where actually I did see TV Asahi copyright striking New Japan's Twitter, which is really thorough. But not just people who watch their New Japan via social media miss this, but also most people that watch via normal means like New Japan World. So this title change, in which Zack Sabre Jr. beat Hiroki Goto via stoppage, occurred on a TV special on CS Asahi in Japan. This wasn't broadcast on New Japan World. The Wrestling Observer says that New Japan signed an exclusive broadcast deal for this show in the home of the Japan market of the Dolphins Arena in Nagoya. Now, previously known as the Aichi Ken Gym, there was Inoki versus Andre here many moons ago.
It was a great match. It's a great gym, one of the greatest gyms in the world.
Yeah, did you use the treadmill when you were in there?
Yes,
or not?
I had. More of a stepper man, actually.
More of a stepper man. So essentially, this was a title change on a locally broadcast house show, but such a key one to have, which is why a few people thought this was a strange move. A lot of people suggesting that there is AEW fingers in this particular creative pie, but that's not the case according to the Wrestling Observer.
The forbidden door around the corner there, Tom. Is that what you're saying there?
Well, that's what people are saying. The Observer says it's not the case. This was a New Japan Pro Wrestling decision, but you can expect the IWGP title to play a key factor in the Forbidden Door show anyway. Presumably, with Zack Sabre Jr. on the card, with Forbidden Door happening in London, it kind of all lines up.
And Gabe Kidd as well. Let's not forget his title as well. Britain's taking over Japan.
Yes, and then taking over AEW shortly afterwards. We're heading into quite a busy period for the wrestling shows. 2 weeks away from Evolution 2.
My goodness me. But only one match is locked up for the card, the NXT Women's Championship match between the champion JC Jane and Jordan Grace. I must win. It will never be over until I win. I've forgotten a catchphase already from the start of a theme. A new banger theme, Tom. It's not over till I win. Something like that. That's
Jordan Grace's new theme. Yeah. I just thought it was like, whoa, Jordan Grace. Bum, 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 bum.
It's not over till I win. Something like that. I can't remember what it was now. It's rubbish anyway. Down with the Death Rebel. Down with the Death Rebel.
Up with the Death Rebel. Down with the Death Rebel. Up with the Down with the Death Rebel is what I tried to say there.
Yes.
Tried to be really clever. This card has been reportedly ripped up as a result of Liv Morgan's injury. Bodyslam.net are reporting that another match is on the horizon to be added to the show.
It will be a thigh slapper as well, because it is potentially going to be Io Sky defending her title against Rhea Ripley at the PLA, but nothing is confirmed as of us sat here right now.
No, it was a great showing for Ripley and Rodriguez at Night of Champions. They had a cracker, didn't
a match
they?
that had little expectation heading in, but my goodness me, those ladies delivered, so they did.
They certainly did. So Ripley could be challenging Io Sky for the Women's World title at Evolution 2. For Raquel Rodriguez, it looks as if, according to Bodyslam.net, she is going to recruit Roxanne Perez to be the other Women's Tag Team Champion. That's finally going to be a thing that's happening. Liv Morgan is set to be out for a while. So the plans for the show to be built around Liv Morgan, Rodriguez, and the Bellas have all gone to the wayside.
Yeah.
We know what we're hearing now is there's going to be a triple threat tag team title match on that show. The Bellas may still be involved in that.
Yeah. I think they will be. It's Evolution, Tom.
I think it'd be weird to I mean, you've started the ball rolling. You might have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery on Raw. Maybe tonight they might do something that puts the Bellas back in the conversation, because the reason that the Bellas were going to be there was because of Liv Morgan, because of Nikki and Liv having a tete-a-tete. However, with Liv no longer there, there's just tete.
Nothing to tet off.
There's nothing to tet off. So what you need to do is get that tet back in there and couple it with a new tet. So then you can tet. Actually, no, it's a triple threat tag match. So it's a tet.
6 tets.
It's a tri. It's
I feel like Ave Marian now, Tom.
it's a tetsagon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mexico's favourite son, Texagon Jr. is going to be there at Evolution. But yeah, I think this Liv Morgan thing might lend itself to the whole Judgment Day split up anyway, because it just writes itself now, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Where there is chaos, there is always opportunity. And for the very latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out Cultaholic.com. Stay safe.
Bye.
Love you, bye.